initially I had to look up the definition of woebegone because I actually thought it was 3 words without the spacing, but it actually means like looking or feeling very sad. So that was like my initial impression of the poem.
So it's kind of pretty negative.
Yeah, obviously starts off with a negative connotation. And
sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay, so like firstly reading even the first line, it's the connotation is, I feel like negative because it's like represents rebellion whenever it says we pierce tongue and eyebrow, foreskin and nipple, as if threading wishes on gut string.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, that's pretty.
And that's what teens do to rebel. They get piercings and things like that.
And I was really drawn in by the word "we." Like, who's?
Yeah, I was a little confused by that.
I don't know who he's talking about, but he's involving himself in it. So.
And when it says like as if threading wishes on gut string, it's like, I don't know. I think that saying's really cool. I feel like it's like
a part of them.
Threading, like sewing it into them.
Yeah.
And then
to become permanent.
Juxtaposing gold bead and question mark. So you have the literal gold bead, and then the figurative question mark. Like, who are we? Like, what's our identity? Like, we're experimenting with our appearance to find out who we really are.
Yeah, like, what are we doing? Mm-hmm. What is our purpose?
And then we kiss like tiny branding irons. That was weird, kind of, because you think kiss is like the loving, like show signs of affection, but branding irons leave scars.
Yeah, like marked forever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like branded means like being categorized.
That too.
Oh yeah,
it
I guess
could be either way.
Yeah.
So I thought like we kiss, maybe like feel something, like even if it's pain, at least we're feeling some type of emotion, or we kiss to be like categorized or like fit in, maybe to rebel and like find out who we are.
I think more like to be a part of something.
Yeah. And looking at his background, like with the civil rights, maybe this is like teens who lived through that or like are trying to become socially like equal, maybe with his background. Beneath bruised glamour, so obviously whoever he's talking about.
That's a cool juxtaposition.
Yeah, it's like
glamour.
It's like your bruises are like attractive.
Right.
Well, what are they bruised by? Like maybe they've been beaten down, like I said, by like inequality. Maybe.
Yeah.
And it could be like metaphorical as well because like emotionally they've been put down for so many years, but actually physically they were like some people like by the police and things like they were actually beaten down.
Riots and everything.
Right.
Like he's using like an example of a teenager trying to fit in as like a metaphor for African Americans trying to fit in and
which is really
being equality. Yeah.
And the direct dialogue, I'll show how much I love by how many scars I wear. That could just, again, like that sounds something like a teen would like maybe yell at their parents or something.
Yeah.
But like you said, there were physical encounters like during the civil rights, so maybe the more bruises we have, it's like shows how much we try and like how much we want this or like the passion we have.
And it becomes like a part of them, like their efforts to try to, I don't know, gain equality.
And the last drops of anger really stands out.
The thing that stood out for me was as we steal the last drops of anger, because like it kind of brings up the question: why would you want to steal anger?
So maybe this is towards the end, because if it's the last drops of anger, maybe they're like on the brink of getting what they want. And then what can we inherit from Clarksdale's blue tenements? Clarksdale's just a city in Mississippi, which goes back to like the Deep South and the civil rights and inequality there.
And then medieval and modern. It was a cool juxtaposition.
Alliteration and juxtaposition. Like I was thinking, how could something be medieval and modern at the same time? But like,
isn't like they're still treating blacks like they did as when they were like slaves almost. That's how we still look at them. That could be like medieval and then modern. It's still like
it's
the
still
same
happening,
thing.
Yeah. And one martyr strokes another till Torquemada. I had to look that up, but it was a Spanish leader in the 15th century who tried to restore Christianity. So maybe they're trying to like, maybe someone in one of these tenements is gonna like rise up and try to speak out. I immediately thought of like Martin Luther King, who came from like the Deep South, like poor family, rose up to like make a difference in his community. And then the end, we trade bouquets of like flowers, not for even the smell or like the scent or the beauty, but for the spikes. So again, maybe that's like trying to feel something. Back to the branding irons.
And then whenever it says not for the red blooms and loud perfume, that's kind of cool how it relates to another poem, Jasmine, how they both relate to both flowers and a scent to kind of get like a message across.
So yeah, he had common ways of like
through
like
flowers,
appealing
like
your senses.
portray like emotion. Yeah.
He does a good job of capturing all five senses.
So
basically, we're taking from this that he used maybe like teen rebellion or like finding your identity, like speaking out to relate to civil rights and like equality, trying to get equality.